Hello, it's Matt O'Leary, and this is probably the best music week of 2019. First up, it's singer-songwriter, producer, multi-instrumentalist, Justin Vernon, aka Bun Lover himself. Bon Iver hits us with some new material. For just how beloved, just how adored this guy was in the indie folk scene like a decade ago at this point, he really didn't have that much material. Like, he only had 2 albums and a short EP. Sure, there were some other projects like Volcano Choir and some big collaborations with some big names like James Blake and Kanye even, but it's pretty impressive that just 2 albums is all he really needed to absolutely explode. Truth be told, I've never really been a huge fan of Bon Iver. I feel like there was a focus on atmosphere above everything else, and these lilting falsetto croons and just a very lethargic pacing to a lot of the songs. It really wasn't my thing, and I didn't find it all that substantive. But I think just this mass popularity alone makes it worth a listen every time this guy puts something out. And 22 Million did have its fair share of gems on it, like Stratford or Creeks. But this new song, Hey Ma, just plays it so simple, just really gets at the core of it. The song and the melody are the focus. He's definitely songwriting and not just sound writing, which I feel like a lot of his material is, including 22 Million. And I love it. The really subtle string arrangement and the dampened marching snare sound and that persistent bloop over the course of the song. It's all just exactly what that nostalgic lyric needs. The vocal melody sounds classic and forlorn, and everything's got that vague cloudiness, that just indecipherable dreaminess like a good nostalgic childhood memory should. It's a great track, and I'm hoping for more like it. From the Bone Bros, then this week just comes at us with another big indie band. You got some more falsetto glory for you, some soulful horns, some country thrown in there. Stir it all together. What do you get? It's Whitney with Given Up. Whitney's a Chicago band bred from 2 members of the band Smith Westerns, whose 2016 album Light Upon the Lake took off a little bit. Ba-dum-bum, ba-bum, ba-da-ba-ba-ba, boom-boo-doo-boo-doo-boo-doo-boo-doo-boo-doo-boo-boo. It had all the breeziness of Real Estate, but with even more memorable and instantaneous songs and just this undeniable peppiness. It was delightful. And Given Up has that same quality, this time drawing on more of a clean soul instrumental, but still some touches of twang Stratocaster and the signature trumpet solo section at the end. It's a very vulnerable petition to a lover or a friend who's on the brink of separation. Again, this is a supremely simplistic song, a very basic message, but I think it's that unassuming charm that just makes the band a festival staple in the first place. I do wish that the chord progression went in a slightly jazzier direction, like a band like Unknown Motor Orchestra would, but you know, especially in that bridge section. So it's not really doing it for me in any new or really exciting way, but it is really carefree, it is really pleasant. The new album, what's it called? Forever Turned Around, that's it. It's set to drop on August 30th, and it's going to be produced by Brad Cook and Foxygen's Jonathan Rado. To top off this spectacular week of releases is the most candid, the most sincere, the most consistent songwriter. It's Alex G with a new song called Gretel. Coming off one of my favorite albums of 2017 called Rocket, he's got a new album coming in September called House of Sugar. Rocket was a strange brew of country and some dark folk and some auto-tune and some hip-hop a la Death Grips. While this new song Gretel is a little bit more in line with 2015's album Beach Music, with definitely a less surreal thing going on, a little bit more acoustically driven. Beach Music had this trio of tracks with Bug, Thorns, and Kicker. Just the best lo-fi rock or bedroom pop has to offer. Gretel's just ripe with Sandy's typical downtrodden, wistful delivery and those pitched up chiptune vocals. It's a very lush electronic texture, but he definitely makes the synthetic sound organic. And this howling ambience behind that amazing guitar riff just adds this foreboding tone to all of it. And the theme is just that, with a retelling of Hansel and Gretel, with Gretel escaping this time. So she escapes, and then she's trying to talk herself into maybe not returning to the House of Sugar with that line, "Good people gotta fight to exist." I kind of read it as how our very nature, our flesh, wants what's worst for us. Like, it wants overindulgence, it wants nonstop comfort and ease, and how we have to convince ourselves to take the road less traveled, which, yes, will mean we have to fight to exist, but also is going to strengthen us and lead to a more sustained meaning. I can't think of anything to change. This song is perfect, from the lyric to the riff to the earworm chorus. This could be album of the year for me. I know I'm getting ahead of myself. It's one track, I know, but I feel something good coming in September. Let me know what else 2019 has in store. What are you looking forward to? If you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel. And as always, thank you so much for watching.